The technical name of this module is Star Wars Edge of the Empire. I'm the GM. I'm NPCing Oscara. She's a Twi'lek bounty hunter.
Pash, the dashing human smuggler.
Pash Duo.
I am not Chewbacca, also known as Lowrick.
And I'm pretty much C-3PO with 41 Vex.
You only have a few moments to find a hiding place before Timo's thugs arrive. What do you do?
Okay. We're health and safety inspectors.
There we go. I will take aim, and then I will use a blaster.
He reels. He reels in pain.
Reels.
I'm going to put a little marker on him to show that he's in.
Okay.
He's going to bring his axe down on you, 41 Vex, since you attacked him most recently.
41 Vex.
Attacks you, Pash Duo.
No, my face.
I think it is fair to say that you cleave the Gamorrean in twain.
Yes.
Most of them have cleared out except for the bartender.
Yeah. I would like to order a drink.
The chuckles. I guess your folks need to get off the planet in a hurry.
Ooh,
The good...
that's too bad.
The good news for you is that I happen to know that there's a freighter in Landing Bay Ulrich right now. The bad news is that its Captain Trex is an associate of the Hutts. Is that the reason I know it's still in the landing bay is that it has a broken hypermatter reactor igniter and won't be flying anywhere until it gets a new one installed. I bet Vorn over at the junk shop has one. Then he points at the door. Now get out of my cantina. I have anything you could want for the right price.
We're actually here on official business from Timo. The Hutt, guy, he's pretty important in town.
Like, oh, you work for Timo. I only have one hypermatter reactor igniter. It's already promised to Captain Trex of the Crate Fang. He also works for Timo. I'm sorry.
We're actually here to pick it up for him. That was, I don't, these matters, they're very, they're private. You can tell, even if I didn't see you here, I would know that you worked in the junkyard because you're just rippling with muscle, honestly, sir.
Let's see, what would be the worst possible outcome for what you just did?
Oh, that's not.
It kind of came on to him.
You came on a little too hard.
Yeah.
And he misinterpreted your advance as sexual.
Oh, shit.
I'm happily taken. I'm a married man. Get out of my shop or I break your face.
I'm like, the droid says he will help us if we distract Vorn.
Max, why are you talking like that all of a sudden? Make a big show of apology.
No.
Hey, that's not bad, actually. I can do that if you guys can get the droid to, do the thing behind the scenes. I can
Or
definitely...
you could double down and flirt harder.
Double or nothing.
I'm gonna filibuster the hell out of this seduction thing. Okay, cool. I'm going to saunter into the junkyard.
Hey, I thought I told you to get out of my shop.
Doing my best James Dean impression.
Oh my god.
I know that you said you were taken, but some of us would just take that as a challenge.
I'm about to pull my blaster on you if you do not get out of here. You can try a skill if you want.
Now, tell me, as I prepare to roll a charm check.
Okay.
God help me.
Charm against his, let's see. Probably discipline again, and then
Yeah, I feel like that's a good discipline.
Also, you get a disadvantage dice on this, because he's already really pissed off at you.
So, tell me, this blaster of yours, is it the one in your pocket or the one in your holster?
Oh!
So,
shit.
I got... Read it out, Blake. Read it out.
Oh, man.
Oh, Jesus Lord. You have 6 successes here, versus only 1 failure.
Wow,
You do
damn straight.
You do have 2 net strain, though, so I'm going to give you, there's going to be 4 strain
Holy
for this.
I'm swallowing my pride. I'm really swallowing my pride.
Where's the strain in his pants?
Alright, so Vorn kind of looks like he's going to get really angry, and then... It has been so long since someone has expressed interest in Vorn's blaster pistol. Even another man.
Cut to whatever is
behind you, really
to the droid.
really slowly behind you, a little trash can droid is like...
So,
like moving behind the counter is like Vorn is like opening himself up to you. He's like his hands on the table. He's like starting to tear up. He's like Vorn's wife hasn't been treating him so well the last few weeks.
I feel like no one appreciates people who work in junkyards. Everyone needs junk, right?
That's true. It's true.
It's a hard life.
Everyone is in need of junk, and the
The droid stops for a second, and a single bug walks really slowly.
slowly across. It just Vorn feels like he has no one to talk to. Tears are coming down out of his, like going into a big, like oily, gross beard of his.
Listen, Vorn, I'm really. I feel bad for you. So I'll tell you what. I got some change on me. How much? What is the equivalent of buying someone like a nice beer?
5 credits.
Okay. I'll tell you what, Vorn. Take these 5 credits. When you get off your shift, you go buy yourself something like, buy yourself a nice drink or something. Man. I feel so bad for you.
No, Vorn does not need your charity, but thank you. I am sorry we got off on the wrong foot. Behind you, like the droid comes back. It's got like a huge, weird, like heart back. Like,
it's all right. I'll tell you what. I have some meetings to do with some people, but I'll tell you what. Whenever I need junk, I know exactly who I'll come to. Maybe we should get drinks sometime. It'd be nice.
So like the Vorn sort of like starts to turn around to look at like where the droid is, but then like Oscar comes just like knocks some shit off his shelf, and he's like, "Oh, what are you doing to my precious junk?" And the droid like makes its way outside, and
okay, all right,
fantastic. I'll receive the part, I guess.
Cool. All right.
Are you leaving Vorn all alone?
I told you, Vorn.
Yeah, I carry the part.
I would love to stay and chat, but I'm a busy guy,
slaves.
doing the space thing
like back
with my space face. Yeah, I'm sorry, Vorn. It's been fun.
Vorn miss you.
I'll miss you, Vorn. I'll miss you. I just, I got a lot on my plate right now, on my space plate.
Today is a new day for Vorn.
I'm glad to hear that, Vorn. I'm really glad. No, I'll see you, Vorn. I'm walking out of the shop. I'm just getting out of there.
It's not you, it's me.
Yeah. It's not me, it's not you, it's the greasy beard on you. Okay.
That's the droid talking to you.
Yeah.
He's telling you he was happy to steal the part for your weird friend.
Yay.
And I thank the droid. And have
and then I carry it.
Help me pick it up.
It's actually not that heavy. It's probably only like 15 pounds.
Oh, you can carry one hand.
Small McGuffin. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
It's a small McGuffin, exactly.
Yeah.
So, as far as I understand, all we have to do is just take this thing to the ship and then
It's a small
fuck
McGuffin.
up.
Steal the ship.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, before we get
maybe you
over
can
there,
seduce the ship's hyperdrive.
I'm going to use an emergency repair kit on myself and heal or repair 4 wound damage.
All right, go for it.
Oh, you took that much damage?
Yeah.
Dang, I'm sorry, bro.
I can also heal, I guess.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay,
Medicine
all
roll.
right.
so now's a good time to introduce the force mechanic.
Oh,
So
wait, I have that? I thought I was Han Solo.
Oh, no, so none of us have the
Solo.
force, but we're all important people. So the force is tied to us, right? It's tied to our greater purpose.
It's like the most literal
I'm
version
sorry,
of
I just
character
attempted to
armor ever.
seduce a junkyard owner. Like, I do not feel important right now at all.
No, that's the whole... Neither did Han Solo. He felt like the scum of the galaxy, and he ended up saving the galaxy.
Did he I don't think he ever got the Force, though.
No, but this is...
Okay, we're doing it.
No,
Here's
as
the-
an important
introduce the
player
Force
in the
tag.
universe.
Yeah, the force binds us all, right?
Sure.
Like, it doesn't...
Something
because you can't-
midi-chlorian.
You can't use the force. The force still...
Damn now.
It still directs the ebb and flow of events. So how this works is that we all go around, or sorry, you 3 all go around and roll a force die. The force pool is based off of what you roll. And then I will explain what the force
So
pool
this
does
is...
after you roll.
Okay, how often does this happen?
Once per game.
Okay.
Normally it happens at the start of the game, but it wants you to put it in a little bit later so we don't get overflowed with rules right away.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. So what do we have here? 1 light side. Okay?
Oh, it's like...
okay.
Oh.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Watch the droid get like...
Is there a blank on that die?
1 dark side.
Dark.
Okay.
There must be balance in the Force.
Yeah.
Well, balance works interestingly.
I'm gonna
I'll
get
show you
2
how
dark. Watch. No,
1 dark. Okay.
Ooh.
And doesn't the NPC have to do it, too?
I guess
Yeah.
I can do it, yeah. Oh, yeah, the NPC. That's right. 1 dark.
We are bastards.
All right.
I already knew that I was upholding this party's good levels when I was literally the only one who cared about the fact that we were about to start
Here's
shooting.
here's how this works.
reprogram a droid.
Let's see if I can find this here.
How does a droid have... whatever. Not
You
asking
guys
that
don't
question.
have the Force. The Force is you are involved in
I'm a conduit.
You're involved in the destiny of the galaxy.
Okay.
So you don't get to use the Force, but the Force
uses us.
The Force uses you, exactly. So let's see. All right.
Phrasing.
Here. Yeah, you got used by the Force. You know what I mean?
The Force is like a discount character on a ripoff of Jersey Shore.
That's right. All right.
The Force, you know, like the
Both-
situation.
both-
Do you get it?
Both-
Yes, I do.
Both you and I can use the Destiny Pool. It's called the Destiny Pool.
Destiny.
The Destiny Pool. To upgrade skill checks. Each time as a check is performed, the active player may choose to spend one Destiny to upgrade one of his ability dice to a proficiency die.
Okay.
Then the other players, often the player controlling the character who is the target of the action in question, may do the same, spending one Destiny to upgrade one of the difficulty dice to a challenge dice.
Okay.
When the hero players do this, they spend one light Destiny by flipping the Destiny token from its light side to its dark side. When I do this, I spend one dark Destiny to do the opposite.
Cool.
So that's like a group.
So you're trying-
pool, huh?
Yes,
So
exactly.
you try to keep it
Balanced.
balanced so that you can
Exactly.
So
actually
you
use it.
guys really need me to do my light side thing. Okay.
Wait,
Is this
wait,
in
so
any
sorry.
way tied with
So we're-
morality or ethics? Or
No.
So we're
or like,
roped
okay.
into as PCs being light side.
No, this isn't. This is just sort of representative, right?
Okay.
Like this is just sort of refers
It's
to
an abstract mechanic.
Also, because the theme of the game is you are rebels struggling against the Empire, and the Empire is super
Inherently
evil.
bad.
Even though you're dubious creatures, right?
Not just evil,
Okay.
like super evil.
Even though you're dubious, like Han Solo, you have a great destiny ahead of you. You may not
Han
know what
Solo,
it is.
never heard of him. His name sounds a lot like my last name, which is Duo, though.
You guys are from a what's like the a cadet family. You're a
Yeah, a
Game of
cadet
Thrones-
branch,
cadet
yeah,
branch
exactly.
of the Solo house. House Solo. Never tell me the odds. All right. So.
All right, let's go steal a thing.
Great.
Steal a starship.
Steal a
Grand
ship.
Theft Freighter.
Grand Theft Raider. All right. So you must
That whole stealing the hyperdrive thing was a warm up.
It's
Obviously.
Grand Theft Moss shooter.
you must gain access to the spaceport control facility and release the docking clamps holding the crate fang in place.
Okay.
So this will require either sneaking, talking, or fighting your way past the guards outside, and then gaining access to the computers within.
What do we got?
If you're clumsy or trigger happy, you may have another
So,
fight.
wait, spaceport control is where we have to go then?
Yes.
Okay.
Not the actual.
Not the actual thing, but the spaceport control.
Exactly.
Yeah, so we have to go there first.
Right.
To unlock the
Okay.
gates. Okay.
What do we got for stealth?
The spaceport control facility is a low, squat building clinging to the edge of the Mashuda Bluff. The front entrance stands open, but a pair of spaceport security droids stand at attention.
Hey, droid.
If you're going to get off Tatooine,
Should I go hit on some droids?
you need to disable the docking clamps holding the crate fang in its landing bay. You can only do that inside spaceport control. You'll have to either get past those droids somehow or find another way in.
So, weirdly enough, I'm actually decent at stealth. I get 3 of the dice for stealth.
Wait, really?
two.
Yeah.
I get 3 ability die. So
And
you and I are
I get
equal at
2.
stealth. Huh?
Yeah, that doesn't...
What's your?
Okay.
You're a bounty hunter. Your stealth is probably pretty good.
Yeah, let me just get to that real quick here.
Are those spaceships?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, something might be happening there.
Wait a minute.
Whoa,
those are intimidating.
Those are Stormtrooper-y.
I have 4 points in stealth. 4
Yeah.
dice.
Okay,
So
you
you
should do the stealth thing, and you should disable the docking clamps.
You want me to go in by myself and take care of this?
Yeah, that sounds like exactly what I just said.
She's 4.
Yeah, she's better than all of
Only
us.
2.
We should stand here and guard the streets, by which I mean we should stand here and have a cigarette break with our space cigarettes.
Well,
Or e-cigs, I guess, for you.
Aw. That was a pretty good joke, Christian.
Yeah.
That was nice. That was like so funny. Like I didn't laugh. I just like stood in rapt admiration of the joke.
We forgot to introduce ourselves to.
That's all right. They should know who we are by now.
We introduced our characters.
We are
That's what
we
we
are
did.
famous at this point.
I'm
we're
going
like-
to start going by
we've got like a
cash in my
billion
regular
followers.
life.
I mean, all 3 of you know who we are by now, right?
Yeah.
Hi,
So
Mom.
I can't sneak my way past 2 droids that are guarding the only entrance. Oscar says.
Okay, that's a fair point. We should look if there's a side entrance or a skylight.
Side entrance.
Oh, wait, there's spaceport control on the thing. Hey, look at that.
What?
You don't see that.
We should look if
We
there's
should
a
walk
side
around
entrance.
to the right
yeah.
side.
So after maybe
Can I whistle?
after maybe a couple minutes or so, you all convene around the side entrance, which has like one of the big sliding
doors.
metal Tatooine doors.
It's behind a big fake rock.
Yeah, and like a key panel.
Okay. Hey,
Well, I guess I'll stand guard.
I think we should
key
do that
panel.
droiding interface
Shall I do
thing.
some computer?
Actually, I
or
have an
mechanics?
advantage.
I think I saw
It would be either skullduggery to trigger the physical locking mechanism,
I like Triggle.
or computers to fake a valid
I
access
have
code.
4 computers. 4 green
You
dice.
should do that.
Yeah, I'm not going to be helpful for this. I mean, I can like climb on top of the building because I have crazy
Wait,
athletics.
skullduggery? Oh, I only have 3 in that.
Shall I do the
That is
computers?
such a great sentence.
I only have 3. Like you say that out loud.
I only have
I only have 3 in skullduggery. You're like, are you still drunk from the cantina? What the fuck are you talking about?
Bartender really didn't like me, so he gave me some like
3 is really good. 2 is really good in a thing. 2 is solid. 3 is proficient.
I feel
4
like
is really
I was going
good.
to say I don't have a 1 in anything. I feel
I've
like
got-
they made these characters really generous.
I've got ones
to start.
all over the place.
Oh, really? Well,
But I've got
obviously,
several
You've
humans,
got lots of
Four.
obviously humans are superior to droids. That goes
But like,
without saying.
for instance, with medicine, though, I have 2 yellows.
Wait,
and 2
okay.
green.
For my own
Yeah, you're
morbid
a doctor.
curiosity, what is your droid charm score? What is your charm score?
1
Okay, that's good.
proficiency.
Okay,
and,
I just
well,
wanted
it's
to make
2,
sure it
it's
was
2.
1.
No, it's 2.
Including
I've got
2?
a green and a proficiency.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Well, he's like a C.
Wait, so you have a better...
Okay, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm like a doctor green.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're more
let's,
charming than me.
Well, you
we
don't
should,
speak English.
okay, we should move along. You
Details.
should try to hack
All right,
that.
I will try to do some
Space
computers.
hack it.
Okay. All right, go for it.
So that's 4 green dice.
Yeah.
What are these dice?
So-
The check is at. Oh, I'm covering up the side.
Oh,
Okay.
I see it now.
So I've got 3 successes and 2 advantages.
2 failures, net success with 1 advantage. You can use the advantage to recover 1 strain if you like.
Don't have any strength.
Alrighty, then.
So before he does his next thing, I think it'd be best for me to like stand watch because I actually
Sure.
have an advantage toward vigilance.
Sure, vigilance. Go ahead.
Just in case you'll fuck up
the
and blow
droids
something up.
notice you over around the corner. 3 advantage and 1 success versus I think probably only 1.
Yeah.
So 2 advantage, 1 net success, and you stand guard.
Okay.
So they notice you. Cool. So you stick your little hand thing.
Yeah,
into
I've got a cool thing on my back, right?
Yeah,
I've got some
Dealy
crazy
Boppers.
things. Look at this thing.
I'm very
You are,
envious of your Dealy Boppers.
You're like C-3PO's awesome cousin.
Those are sweet dealy boppers.
I love
Dealy
that word
boppers
so much.
everywhere.
I'm glad that game last week introduced that to my vocabulary.
Dealy
Dealy
boppers.
boppers?
It's useful for everything, especially if you don't know anything to do with technology.
Yeah, that's good.
Just say, hey, dude, did you set up the Dealy Boppers with the 360?
It's like just referring to things as apparatus.
Okay, so we're inside, right?
Yes.
In the closet?
You're in a small conference room here that's off to the side.
For droid conferences. Okay, we should... actually, can we look around the corner without... in a way that we can see who's in this room?
No, you will have to open the door. It's like sliding.
Oh, there's a sliding door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Will it just open? Does it have a keypad?
Presumably, since we're on the inside, it should just open, right?
Yes, you can just press a button and open it.
I press the button.
Okay. You're in the main control room. You step through the doorway into a large chamber, crowded with computer equipment and centered around a large holo display showing the plot of local aerospace. Standing in front of the display with her arms folded behind her back is a human woman. She appears to be in charge, and as you watch, she speaks into the headset in a formal, commanding tone. Imperial Shuttle Lambda 11238, this is Overseer Britain with Spaceport Control. You are cleared for landing. Welcome to Moss Shooter. A half-dozen technicians of different species work at consoles, and 2 security droids stand near the doorway.
Okay.
The
But their
You should
species
just
weren't told to us.
close
that
Your
before.
attention is pulled to the floor to ceiling transparent steel, that's a real word, transparent steel windows against the far wall, looking out over the desert of Tatooine, where an imperial shuttle is coming in for a landing.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not a
There's
good
the human-
thing.
There's the human.
Okay.
She gets a token. She might be.
So,
Who knows?
did you hear that imperial and icy tone of commanding that she used? In my experience as a rapscallion, that usually tells me that she has a frozen exterior, but a heart of gold on the inside.
I'm pretty sure.
I could attempt
Your
to...
cynicism has no place in Star Wars.
I could attempt to charm her into... I can't actually
Lord
charm her.
Almighty.
I'm sorry.
You might be able to. Who knows?
Okay,
I mean,
I'm pretty good at charming people. I don't know if I can walk in from a side entrance unannounced and start charming someone in the middle of their work shift.
no one has noticed you, by the way. No one's noticed this conference door.
Wow.
Everyone's really busy
It's
in there.
very quiet.
Imperial standards, am I right?
Well, it's pretty loud, and everyone's like, talking into their computers and stuff, and it's like a busy.
Is there
What's in the
equivalent
side-
of a
I've got
fire
a
alarm?
stun grenade.
What's in the side room that we're in?
just a conference table, some potted plants.
Do you look to cut the power too?
Yeah.
A terminal computer that has the comings and goings of various.
How about we
ships,
cut the
but
power?
None of it's useful.
Okay, I like that, except...
The transparent steel window.
I was going to say, the only problem with that is we
Well, we
really
need
need
the
the
power.
power so that we
So you
can...
can disengage the docking.
I'll put it back on, right?
After what?
So one of us runs over and disengages the clamps, and then we immediately hit the light switches.
Cut the power immediately.
Okay.
Or, why did I put the power onto a big old-timey lever? That was so
Exactly.
stupid.
Or
With like a
Okay.
big ball on the end of it.
Okay, alright, let's do the
So
thing.
wait, so do we know which console controls the thing that we need to do?
Hey, that's a good
Because we
question.
actually could just like run over, pull the thing,
Give me
fuck
a-
up the machine, and
give
then
me a computer's check to see if you.
I
yeah,
don't
do
know.
Okay,
computer check, see if you can
I'll-
identify.
Wait,
'Cause
so
he's
we
got
can
computer.
use that as a knowledge check?
Sure. Yeah.
I do have
Okay.
knowledge as well with 3
Is knowledge
green-
a-
Knowledge is a skill.
I've got
It
3
uses
green.
the same ability
Let me just
score
give a
as...
quick-
This is my dice for knowledge.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
knowledge is more for like obscure facts. It says.
But your computers is a
pretty
little
obscure.
higher.
No, my computer.
I feel like computers would be one that would be relevant for this.
Yes,
Computers?
I agree
Let
with
me
Is there a
see
fourth
knowledge.
green die?
No, you'll have to roll 3 and 1.
Okay.
Knowledge.
Because seriously, what if we find out which computer it is, run over, break it, and then run?
Recognizing knowledge is anything that doesn't fit into any of those other categories.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's computer.
Scientific
Yeah,
knowledge
it would be computer.
Alright, I will roll computer.
This is how we determine rules, as we vote, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I like kind of doing it in a way that
That's
Flexible.
all right.
4 successes.
All right, so you determine that these computers just sort of based on a
It's
simple
5 successes and 1 advantage.
but what cancels out.
Oh, sure.
So, based on sort of a cursory examination of these computers here, you make the determination that you could probably release the docking clamps from any of these consoles.
Hey.
What's closest?
But they're all linked to one another, so people would be immediately aware if you started interacting with one.
That's... So we need to somehow incapacitate this entire room because it...
Stun grenade.
Stun
What I'm
grenade.
saying... Okay, because what I'm saying is
Cut the
we
power.
have to somehow...
There's 2 droids. How are you going to stun out 2, like,
But
battle
that's what an
droids?
axe is for. Someone else throws the stun grenade.
because...
Ascara sort of hefts her carbine. She's like, look, if this is going to be another kill everyone thing, we can do that. Just say
I'm
so.
gonna be honest, like, we don't really have much of a choice because the deal is like, we have to get from this control center over to the landing bay, and in the time that we have to get between there, I mean, obviously I was on the track team, but, like, even that,
I'm
don't
a droid.
think...
I don't move fast.
I mean, yeah, even then, like, I don't think we could get there before they would be able to just flip the switch the other way and re-engage the locks. I mean, there's nothing to stop them.
Yeah, if we just knock out the whole room.
Yeah. I mean, we could also attempt to break the computers and then run.
Yeah, but
Theoretically,
that
that would
requires a
work
whole
just as
lot of like chop, 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 chop.
Does
right
it,
through the
though?
room. Well, they're all
Does it,
if they're
though?
all connected and all do the same thing, then we have to destroy all of them.
Yeah.
Well, look, we can try convincing her to do it first herself.
Yeah, I'm okay with trying that
Then,
first.
then she wouldn't reactivate them if we left.
We could
You wanna
tell
go
we could tell
in
her.
with your hands raised.
So this ship
I don't. How am I going to convince
No,
her? Honestly?
so I got something. This ship is related
It
to
worked
the
on board.
this ship is related to the Hut Lord, right? Like it's under his control.
Trex is the Hut Lord's servant. Yeah, so it's basically
right.
his ship.
So why don't you tell them that the Huts that we work for the Huts, but we're breaking away from them because they are going against the Empire,
Wait,
and you had to sneak in.
She works for the Huts?
No, she works for the Empire.
Yeah, that was what I was saying.
Right.
I
So
used
we play
to.
Huts against Empire.
Yeah, and I used to be in Imperial flight school, so I will just say, hey, I'm a pilot with Company 37D of the Imperial Flight School.
I like it.
I'm under orders from the Empire, which we all love, to repossess...
Don't say that. Those car ads. Don't say that.
I mean, why not? We all... I mean,
Hail be the Palpatine.
she
Because
seems...
nobody loves the Empire. We fear and respect the Empire.
That's true. And I was going to say, looking at this person, she doesn't seem like much of a loving person. I would know. I can feel it with my heart. My space heart.
More like your blaster.
Spade arm.
More like my blaster. Good euphemism. Yeah, okay, I'm going to try to do that thing with the talking that I do.
All
That
right.
usually ends up at least making things interesting.
Is there a way I can load my axe just in case?
Load it with extra vibration.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to
I'll
try
get
to
a stun grenade.
So I'm going to walk
Yeah,
up.
I turned the
Hey!
vibrator up stronger on my vibro axe.
So as soon as you enter the room, and pretty much everyone draws glances.
So I'm going to use a pseudonym. I'm going to introduce myself as Han Solo.
Really?
Yes.
All right.
Wait! Isn't this after the events?
Or during.
Just
No, I mean
Because it's
that's relevant.
Yeah, that's
Wait, is that relevant?
Well, like if
Because
this
it's
is
probably
after
after.
this is the
Look, if
Han
they
Solo that
mention
helped the
Han
rebels blow up the Death
Yeah,
Star, and you're like,
exactly. Like, that's really
galaxy's number
relevant.
one criminal. I'm gonna say that this takes place like roughly the same time, so they probably don't know who Han Solo is.
thank you, GM. I
No
appreciate
problem.
that.
That's
You
okay.
could roll a knowledge check, see if there's an off chance.
Hello.
She like looks up, like still doing her work.
I'm Han Solo of Company 37D of...
The same Han Solo who blew up the Death Star. I shouldn't say that.
You know, you'd be surprised. It's actually a pretty common name where I'm from. I get that all the time, but I'm obviously much more handsome and less generic than he is.
Or maybe you fuck up Star Wars continuity forever by making him a criminal before he's even involved.
Oh,
I like
no!
that,
He is a criminal before he's even involved, though.
Well, okay. No, but now
So-
he's on the Empire's
okay.
radar.
So I'm going to say, as you know, from the fact that I was just walking over from the conference room, which is protected from the outside by a passcode.
She's like already kind of confused. Okay.
I'm here on official business, otherwise I wouldn't have had the passcode to get in through that access port. I am repossessing...
I am the antique dealer.
yeah.
You're a little suspicious
I'm
already.
repossessing one of the Hutt's ships. He, on the Emperor's orders, he...
The Emperor ordered
No,
the
not
Emperor
the
himself
Emperor.
ordered this. Palpatine fucking like wrote you an email and was like, "Hey, take this ship on the
He called them
backwater ass planet that I don't care about."
well, there might have been a few intermediaries between here
Like
and
only
there.
a handful of people even seen the Emperor.
But the upshot is...
Pash Duo
The
knows.
upshot is...
Patch Duo loves the Emperor.
the upshot of this. I know you're very, very busy. I know you're very busy. So if you could just make with the undocking clamps on landing bay Auric, that would be great, maybe.
Is that the technical term?
What skill are you using for this?
Charm.
Charm.
Oh, no, I guess that would be a deceit technically, wouldn't it?
Probably deceit.
I'm going to be honest.
With
Oh,
the
wait,
deceit.
no. I'm just as good at
Are
deceit
you
as I
just-
am at charm.
You little
Oh,
shit.
snap.
That's still pretty good.
4 successes and 1 advantage.
All right, I'm gonna roll that against her discipline.
Beat it.
So like this, there's like a beat, there's like a pause when you finish your sentence, and let's see, 2 failures and 2 successes. She's like, all right, Hail the Emperor.
Hail the Emperor, indeed. Now you have a lovely day.
She's like already turned away from you and like pressing buttons.
I'm going to take that as a goodbye. Walk away. Cool. Let's do the thing.
I cannot believe you fucking did that. Oscar like leans in.
Honestly, I can't believe I did that
That was
either.
insane. I should have shot everybody immediately.
I mean, there's still time, but you know, we're kind
Let's
of
go
on a
ahead and
deadline.
let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Okay. Wow, that went way smoother than it should.
Yeah, I guess I'll just take
Let's
all these
move.
battle droid tokens.
Yeah,
off the
exactly.
table.
Woo! So seduction checks. When they work, you get the thing really quickly. When they don't work, you end up in a 5-minute conversation with someone who smells like beard grease.
Good
Or
lord.
right next to somebody who grabbed by the throat.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, let's get
All
out.
right,
Is
Skedaddle.
there anything in the way between us getting to the ship now?
Water.
Oh yes.
I don't think so. So there's an interlude.
What
There's a
okay.
written interlude now, though.
Oh boy.
You can do whatever you want now. You can either explore Moshuta or you can just go straight to the landing bay and get the fuck out of here. You get experience points. At the end of every play session, you completed one of your primary story goals, so you were all awarded 10 experience points.
Okay.
Each of the hero players should turn to the next page of his or her character folio now, or the level up procedure is
10 experience is enough to level up.
Yeah.
So it looks like you purchased.
Oh,
it's like a point
so
system.
you do.
Each of the players, he or she should also be sure that note the strain or wound she has suffered, as well as the current amount of money or any changes to the character. Okay, so follow the level up instructions as you see fit. Probably nothing too complicated. You're just basically on the second page now. And advancement. So, yeah, so you've got on your left-hand side of the paper what you can upgrade. You have 10 experience points.
So, what do you guys got?
Negotiation,
Ooh, hey.
grit, which is my strain, or I can increase my range.
Ooh, increasing your range can be useful.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to go with that.
You could become
That
even
costs 10
more of a
XP.
generic HK-47.
Let's
yeah.
do that.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
I could either increase my deceit. My deceit is already pretty good, though. I already have 1 proficiency die in it and 2 ability. I could increase my skullduggery, which would give me a proficiency, which would be good. I could do quick draw, or I could become skilled jockey,
Well,
which
so
does not mean what you think.
You
it
could
means.
theoretically get 2 of these.
If you get the 5s.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because they're 5.
hey, you're
Yeah.
right.
I'm
I
just
should do
going
that.
for my 10.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go with skullduggery and skilled jockey. Yeah, that sounds good.
Somehow one of my upgrades is my coerce skill. That doesn't make any sense. So I'm just going to go with my 10 as well. Go with a melee skill because I want to break things more.
Oh, nice. Another proficiency die.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Dice pool is
now I
awesome.
get a proficiency die with my blaster.
So,
I could have double proficiency in negotiation. I think I'll just go for the ranged weapon.
Okay. And I'm gonna probably upgrade my skill in gunnery, which is a sort of an all-purpose skill, but also applies to starship gunnery.
Okay.
You ready? You guys gonna head to?
Yep, let's do it. Let's get the ship and get out of here.
we should probably scout it out before we go in guns blazing.
What the
I've got
Wookiee
stun
said.
grenades.
You
can
are-
just go right in.
I would just like to say you are like the Mr. Spock of Wookiees.
I
It's
know.
disconcerting.
Like it sounds like you're like you're just like listen. We should.
Yeah, exactly.
Do anything rash.
I mean, you don't understand the actual words that Chewbacca says, right? But what if he talks
What
like
if
a
he's, like, really
Shakespearean?
erudite?
Like, yeah,
He probably is.
Yeah.
He hung out with Yoda.
yeah. What if Chewie is like the most talented poet in the galaxy, but you don't hear it because all you hear is this. But he's rhyming every single phrase and
It's pretty easy to ride with Wookiee.
racist. God damn it.
Yeah, exactly. They rhyme.
Oh god, I feel like I can hit you guys with racist basically every time.
Pretty much. Racist.
Exactly.
Well, if you played the KOTOR games, that's the Old Republic.
Yes.
You go to Kashyyyk, and like every time you go to Kashyyyk, there's like Churka Corporation is there making slaves of all the Wookiees.
I think that's every time
They've
you go
been
to
slaves for a long
I think
time.
that's every time you go to Kashyyyk, someone's making slaves of the Wookiees. Like,
Right.
Okay,
yeah.
let's go to the landing bay.
The landing bay?
Okay, so we're gonna scout it out.
Perception.
What is a street? What is a streetwise skill cover?
Oh god.
Suddenly, the crowd's thronging the
Oh,
streets of the
no.
settlement park. You see a chilling sight. 3 soldiers in the white armor of the Empire's elite. Stormtroopers! As you see them, you realize the lead trooper is pointing right at you. You hear his voice break through the crowd, sounding mechanical through his armor speakers. There they are! The Stormtrooper says, get them!
Nice
As you turn to
smile.
escape, you see a second group of 3 Stormtroopers approaching down a side street.
Oh
This
shit!
could get tricky. So you are being pursued by 6 Stormtroopers.
Oh my gosh!
6.
I like how
Do
you
they-
made a bet. I like how you made a big deal out of battle droids. And then
Yeah.
it's like, okay.
Just kidding, Imperial Stormtroopers.
Yep.
Do the
It's okay.
stormtroopers
Their
get
aim is terrible.
I was just going to say, do they get a disadvantage when they try to shoot us?
Only Imperial Stormtroopers could be so precise.
Yeah.
No, in the movies they're shitty, but in the world they're
they're
really
great,
good.
yeah.
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 Well, they're the equivalent of the clones who are actually successful, mostly.
We're getting super sidetracked here, but like the reason that they're bad in the movies is because George Lucas was aping World War II movies, and if you ever watch a World War II movies, they hide behind a rock that covers half of their body, and you just hear pew 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 and like things pinging off the rock.
Well, and also, basically every time you see a stormtrooper, they're shooting someone important who can't
Exactly.
die. So. Unless it's a sad little Ewok who dies.
Okay, so they're coming out of a side
There were
street, yeah.
6 Stormtrooper tokens. Yes.
So we should probably...
The first group is at medium range. The second group is at long range down the street.
So
Like all the way back.
We could fight them. I'd
Yeah.
really rather not, but that's, I'm kind of biased.
Squads of
I
Imperial
just-
Stormtroopers are very dangerous.
I would normally try to charm them, but even I have my limits on
I just
try
increased
what I
my
will try.
dice pool for my
Yeah.
blaster.
So
I
you
just
think the
increased my
greasy
ability
junkyard
to
guy
kill
is one thing, but a stormtrooper?
Why are they after us? Ascara says, like holding a rifle.
That's actually a good question, which I am not capable of answering.
I mean, we could faux surrender and let them get closer.
That works.
Shouldn't we take out the medium range, though? I mean, why let them all get closer?
Well,
Do we really want the kind of attention that killing stormtroopers will bring on us, though?
I think it's a little late for that.
I think it's a little bit late for that. I think we should get ready to fight. I'm going to aim at one of the medium stormtroopers,
Okay.
and I'm going to pretend that I didn't just see what their stats are and quiver in terror.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to shoot my way out of this.
All right.
So I'm going to roll for
Flame
my...
grenade. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good call.
going to roll on my blaster pistol. And I aimed. I don't know what that does.
Woo! Oh, you aimed?
Yeah.
Here.
Oh, that's the
Yeah.
challenge.
It's a lot of
It
them.
doesn't matter that much.
And they're at medium range.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you can get 4 advantage out of this, you can.
And my blaster's a medium range.
Yeah, but you have
weapon.
no successes and 2 disadvantage. So you get 2. You get 3.
advantage.
3 advantage,
Okay.
which lets you do some things.
Yep.
Because
Because that's a critical injury, right?
only if you hit. With
Oh.
advantage. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Let me see. Let me make sure.
On hit, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you can spend 1 to recover a strain, spend 2 to perform a bonus maneuver, spend 2 to give yourself a boost die to your next attack against the target.
That's pretty good.
My strain is at 8 out of 12, though. I might honestly... I got really strained by talking to that junkyard guy. So I'm going to go ahead and recover a strain.
Okay, well you have 3.
So I'm going to recover 3.
Okay, cool.
Bring that up to
Uh,
11. They go up.
I should have done an actual initiative here. So
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
let's see here. Everyone make a. Let's see. Were you expecting a fight? No. Everyone make a vigilance check.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
One good
3.
Okay. Yeah, he rolled a 3 success.
3. Okay.
Yep. And I rolled 1 success, so I
I
really shouldn't have gone
rolled-
first.
1 success.
Okay.
One.
And so what's the total of successes there?
For all of us.
5.
Okay. And the stormtroopers are going to roll cool because they were expecting a fight. And they're so cool. It's so cool. to be a
Stormtroopers are so
stormtrooper.
I imagine a stormtrooper put a layer of sunglasses on top of his already
Exactly.
sunglasses.
They only have one.
Forewarned
warrior, so-
Vex just stares at them in envy.
What was your total?
5.
Okay, so you guys go first for sure.
Okay.
Second group, 1, 2. Oh, that's no, those weren't successes. Okay, so yeah, you guys go first. So it's 3 NPCs or three player characters, stormtroopers, and PCs.
Okay.
Okay.
So we had one already go.
Yep,
Okay.
that was me. I shot and I missed.
I can
Whiffed it.
charge in with the axe because I want to do that.
Yeah, you do.
Because that hurts. Do they have any soak?
Yes.
Okay, I reduce it by 2 with this attack.
That's something you can do with your...
Yeah, this pierce 2
Pierce
targets soak reduced by 2 against this attack.
Awesome.
And I
Macro
just
axe.
upgraded it, so I get to roll like this.
It's like you were looking forward to that or something. Wow.
Yes.
That's pretty
This will be fun.
good. What'd you get?
2 success and 4 advantage.
That's not bad.
Yeah, but I was hoping to hit.
Well, you got 2 successes. Against, let's see, difficulty class of 2.
You could
And I
potentially automatically kill one. You only need 3 advantage.
He's dead.
Oh,
Wait,
Those are threats, not villains.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So
2 success.
Is he dead?
yeah, so do you have net advantage?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
but you don't have enough for a
Not
critical
enough,
kill.
no.
Okay,
No.
so just what's the damage on that?
That is 7.
Plus any
Plus-
extra successes. So plus 2 is 9.
Plus 2, yeah. 9.
And let's see. So that can you reduce a soak?
Reduce it by 2.
So 2, so it's only 3, and I need 7. Okay, you kill one of them.
Okay.
Imperial stormtrooper dies.
Oh,
Sure,
that
well
guy's
done.
taken out.
Yeah.
The guy that you were in front of.
See, I'm imagining an axe
We
in
have
this.
we technically have a grid.
This is fine. No, it's abstract. Exactly.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
I'm imagining an axe in the Star Wars universe, which means imagining blood in the universe, which doesn't
Which
quite
is strange,
work.
right?
Yeah.
All right. There is bloodshed when you
Oh,
kill the
I'm
stormtrooper.
pretty sure there is.
Yeah.
Third player character's turn.
Kick his body
Shall
out
it be
of
me
your
or
axe.
the Twi'lek?
I'm good. I think I'll act because I'm at medium range. So she's going to
Yep.
levy her blaster carbine.
Do it.
And,
You should aim first.
that's a good
Generally,
call.
that works.
That's a good call. Technically, we're supposed to use our maneuver to draw our weapons, but I assume we probably have our weapons out already.
I just walk around with that.
I'm pretty
blaster.
sure
Your
in,
blaster hanging out.
in not Mos
You
Eisley
carry
you
your-
can...
Yeah, you can wear your weapons freely. All right,
Probably in
so
my arm.
I got one of these,
You're like Iron Man.
and 2 of these, and 2 of these. I'm gonna fucking destroy the stormtrooper against a difficulty of 2. Okay, 1,
Wow.
2, 3 versus a 4 versus 2, so that cancels out these, and that is these get canceled out. So 2 successes net. That's good. Means I do 10 damage.
Oh,
Wow.
I know. Minus wound threshold of 5. 1 stormtrooper is dead. He gets fried by a laser blaster bolt through the chest.
We aren't even going to make witty jokes about their accuracy.
Great
They
job,
aren't-
kid. Don't get cocky.
You got one, kid. All right, stormtrooper's turn. The one that you are engaged with pulls a vibro knife out of his sheath.
They do that?
They all Imperial stormtroopers are issued vibro knives. It's real.
funny-
Look it
It's
up.
funny how that's a thing, and then it never
And
comes
then
up in the
it never
movies,
comes up in the-
right?
Almost like George Lucas
That's-
didn't know or care what
care.
vibro blades
Almost
were.
like you should play KOTOR, because those are important.
They're super important. Yeah, he's got a vibro dagger.
They're dual vibro blades.
So he drives it at you. I believe this is a difficulty class of 2.
But it doesn't matter. I mean, the EU doesn't exist anymore, so you guys have wasted your life learning this stuff.
Hey man, KOTOR can totally exist in conjunction with the current universe.
But you know it won't.
Okay, let's see. 3 successes. These cancel each other out. So net 2 successes with 1.
Soak is
strain.
4.
Soak is 4. Okay. Let's see here.
That's
Soak is 4.
Little me.
Yeah.
You take no damage. Vibro-blade attack.
I just grin.
How is my
Oh, he like looks up at you as your blade his blade doesn't even pierce your chest. These guys,
I like wipe stormtrooper plastic off of my axe.
the long range group just lets loose with a fury of blaster bolts of carbine.
Flurry,
blaster bolts.
even.
Yeah, flurry. Let's see, ranged heavy. Let me just parse this out real quick.
Ranged heavy, really? That's no
Oh,
good.
jeez. I just want to throw some grenade.
Don't we all?
And then
You
cut
will.
the power to their suits or something.
How are they gonna move without suit power?
This is Phantom Menace logic, right? You just blow up the ship and then they stop working.
That's great.
Every time you throw a stun grenade, in my head, I'm going to be playing Katy Perry's Fireworks.
I want to say that these are only 2 range long. Yeah, a long range blaster. I'm trying to figure out like how range works here.
Jeez, stun grenade's short range. I gotta get close. You wanna pick me up?
Short range is like a few feet away.
Yeah.
You can, like, all right. whatever. I'm just going to do the normal difficulty. So basically how groups of enemies work is they all sort of attack at once. So I'm only going to make one roll for each of their attacks. However, I am going to use a dark side point of the Force and upgrade one of these to a 3rd proficiency.
Hey, good call.
And I'm just going to pretend like this is a success die.
And that means I have 2 potential light side die to use all by myself.
Okay, so we have 4 advantage and 2 successes versus nothing. So this is all. They made 3 attacks. Man, they're going to destroy you.
Oh, that's not what we like to hear.
Let's see.
I vote they pick off the NPC
All right,
character.
Droid and NPC character and Han Solo, you all take
Han Duo.
you all
Why does
take
everyone get that right?
9 damage.
Holy
Minus your
what?
soak. Imperial stormtroopers, man.
Oh my god.
Minus
okay.
soak, so
Mine is soak, so I still take 5
I took
damage,
6
though.
damage.
I took 5 as well.
I was already injured, too. I'm at 7.
That says. Technically, they had enough advantage to knock all three of you out, but I didn't really want to end the game there. So,
Oh, I think that would have been great.
yeah, you just all died and we
Yeah.
solved it.
Tatooine, it's
Just-
harsh, man. Mean
Oh,
streets.
man.
Okay.
All right, and now it's your turn,
Oh,
You should
geez.
Vibroax that dude.
Oh yeah, I will.
And then...
and then we should run.
Okay, I'm gonna...
Yes,
You should
what,
run
what
the
shall
fuck
I
away.
do right now?
Please,
Droids up.
if there's one thing you learn in the smuggling trade, it's that smugglers don't run.
Wait, I thought
They
Yeah, they hide.
Okay,
All right, what should I
but
do?
yeah, I like that hiding idea. That sounds pretty good right about now. You should
You might
throw a
stun
stun
grenade.
grenade.
It's short range. I don't know if I'll be able to.
You're
Yeah.
at
Okay, let's get the Wookiee to kill the dude
All
first.
that means is that what's the you basically have to add a difficulty die for each step above short. That makes sense.
Couldn't he use his maneuver
could
to move?
Could he move? Yeah, move into
You
closer
can use your
range.
maneuver to move, yeah, and you can close the
Okay, but
gap.
I'm
So
saying
here, let me
first-
finish off this dude.
finish him off.
So that we can
Well,
move.
Well,
It's-
no, it's his
my
turn.
turn
He
right
has
now.
But I thought we can. Oh
We
yeah,
haven't-
because we haven't gone through the
over
cycle,
yet.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, that means I would have to go first, though.
No, we can switch it up
No,
the next
it's
time.
it's
still the
we
first
haven't
round.
gone through the first
3
round.
players, all
Oh.
NPCs, 1 player.
Right,
and
I'm
then
the last
Oh, right.
So
I
right,
forgot that was
if you
the
just
thing. I
throw
see.
the stun grenade now and it hopefully stuns them, then
Then
I
you
can
go
fuck
first,
up
yeah.
that dude. and
So
then-
I'll use a maneuver to get at least a little into medium
in the
range.
medium range, okay.
And so 1 difficulty die, and it will still be.
Do you have lots of stun grenades or just one?
I
that-
have 3. I have
yeah.
3.
Oh, okay, that's actually pretty good.
Versus a difficulty.
No success.
Oh, really? Okay, so
1 advantage.
yeah, you throw the grenade. Let's see, that was in 1 net advantage.
Yeah, 1 that.
All right, so your grenade lands off target, and it like catches in the canopy of like some bizarre stall's goods.
Oh my god.
And it explodes, and the stormtroopers don't see it, but the force of it knock over the bazaar, and a bunch of fruit spills out, like at their like shitty desert fruit spills out on their feet, and so they have to like stumble over it to get close to you, aiding in your getaway.
I feel like you are the fruit of the desert is a good insult.
Yeah,
Because there's no fruit in the
it's like a
desert.
shitty small
Yeah,
round
or like-
thing that no one likes.
Although cactus fruit is actually pretty good.
Okay, next
Okay,
round.
good
Yeah, next round.
Be a really
Okay.
mean insult for someone who's stunted.
I say run. Who else
yeah.
votes run?
Well, let me chop him in half.
okay, chop him in
first.
half, and then I vote run.
Pick me up.
Your droid comes with like a handle on the back.
That is a good chop.
There's a difficulty class of 2.
That's still a good chop.
yeah, it's a good
Successes,
shot.
2 advantages.
So, well, how much damage is it?
I do 9 damage.
And
Minus 2 soak.
Minus 2 soak. The stormtrooper is deceased. There's no more.
Nice.
I'm glad we brought the Wookiee along.
Yeah.
Okay, are we all
Worth
gonna
it,
run
despite
now?
the smell.
Yeah. Well, I'll be the judge of that. All right. So we're gonna beat it.
Yes.
We have a clever idea for getting away from these.
Just knocking all the garbage cans over. as
Just
we-
throw everything out. Just throw all the
Yeah.
trash in the street. And
Yeah.
like a side
throw
alley.
orphans and whatever.
The only people who are going to care about trash in the street is the Imperial stormtroopers, because obviously no one else here cares.
You're right. All right. So we just.
Hey, look, this place, all these people are trash.
Yeah.
All right. That's fine. You make
Okay,
your,
so we
you make
run.
your getaway.
Okay, cool.
The stormtroopers are all hampered by the
Fruit.
desert fruits. All right. Do we want to pause here? Keep going? What do we want to do?
let's cut it.
All right,
That sounds good.
That's
I think we've done a lot tonight.
That was great. That was really fun.
Yeah, and I think the next thing would be getting the ship, so that's a pretty good place to
Yep.
pause it. Worry about shipment. I assume there are like mechanics for handling space flight and stuff like that.
Yes.
Astrogation.
Yeah, all
probably.
kinds of stuff.
You plan.
What do we think of the
space
game?
routes.
I like it.
I like the dice.
Yeah.
I think the
That's
fact that
pretty
we
fun.
like kept going and didn't want to stop playing was pretty good.
I know.
And I
I
must
like
say,
it.
I do like the art on these.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I mean, obviously these are pre-made characters, so they aren't going to be the most interesting characters of all time. But
Well, I am a
They're pretty
fat
bad.
Wookiee. Or a fat Wookiee.
No, it's muscle.
There is
muscle.
There's some
he's
meat
cultivating
on it.
mass, bro.
Cultivating mass.
Oh my god.
Trash bag
Can you
full of
please
chimichangas.
next time, instead of playing as...
This has been Homebrew. Thank you, everyone.
Yes,
I hope
thank
had
you
a
very
good
much.
time.
Yes.
The game was good. The beer was good.
Yep, no complaints here. Pretty good for Monday, right?
Right.
Okay.
Names, maybe? Should
Yeah.
we at least end on that since we didn't start on it? You know?
I identify as Pash now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Do it.
I'm
That's
4-1
fine.
Bex. Thanks for watching.
I'm low kick.
I'm Oscara.
See you on next week's Homebrew.
We played for like 3 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
No, it was like for an hour and a half.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like
Just-
11, almost 11:30.
Oh my god, wait, it's almost 11:30?
There's no way it's almost.
Oh,
No,
never mind.
it's
My watch.
definitely not even
My
10.
watch is broken.
It's not even 10.
Yeah,
It's not
seriously.
52. Oops.